Hi, welcome to another video. This time we're talking about more headphones and earphones. It's the Anker Soundcore Liberty Neos. We're going to unbox them, have a little listen and give you my thoughts. Okay, so I've got a few different sets of headphones and earphones, but I saw these on offer on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested at the end. Check them out yourself. The Soundcore Liberty Neos made by Anker, and looking at different things, they seem to be pretty good value for money. So in the sub £50 market for kind of true wireless in-ear headphones, seem to be something that kind of does the job and have a relatively long kind of battery time. Can I get my words out? So we'll talk about kind of a few different kind of key things about these. Unbox so you can see what's inside, look at the charging case. I'll then have a little listen and then give you my thoughts. So the key things are, so it's got graphene materials inside the earpiece, which is supposed to produce a better sound. They're kind of sweat resistant, so I think it's IPX7 sweat resistance. Pretty compact and lightweight. Again, that graphene makes them lighter weight, so they should feel almost like you're not wearing them. They have got supposedly 5 hours runtime per charge. Now that actually seems pretty good compared to some of the other ones I looked at, which tend to only have about 3 hours charge. But then you can also charge them back up again a couple of times in the charging dock to get a total of 20 hours. Obviously not continuous, but in a single charge of the dock, and then obviously putting them back into charge, you get 20 hours altogether. Bluetooth 5, so good support, should be pretty seamless. Simultaneous pairing, you can also use them just one ear if you want to use it for an earpiece on a phone call or something. So they should be good. Let's unbox them and see what they're like. So not too bad boxing. Anker normally are pretty good with their boxing, especially the cable stuff tends to be a bit fancy. This is kind of pretty basic, but I can live with that. Inside we see the charging case, which we'll come to in a moment. Underneath here we see the accessories. So a bit of information on how to charge what they call the ear wings. In here are various kind of rubber inserts to kind of get the right one to fit your ear hole. Some other inserts that kind of go around the earpiece that fit into your surrounding ear area. So just this area here. Some more of those. So some for the left hand, some for the right hand side. A little short, stubby USB charging cable. Bit of are you happy or unhappy feedback card, and then just other user manuals and literature. So get the user manual out to one side. I think that there are some key operations that you can do from the earphone. Obviously I'll do that towards the end of the video once I've kind of plugged them in and used them and kind of tested them out. So if we quickly look around the case itself, so they come in 3 different colors. I've gone for like the black metallic look. On the back of them is this is not waterproof, water resistant. It's just like a dust protector over the charge port. Not really sure that's needed, but it's not too bad. The material seems pretty strong, pretty robust. On the front here is 3 LEDs to give you an indication of the charge of the dock itself. And then as you can see in here are the earpieces itself. So I believe that this is magnetized. So as you kind of pull these out and put them back in, they just kind of fall pretty much back into place. You don't seem to have to kind of push them too hard to get them to do anything. They do what they need to. And if we look at the earpiece itself, it's got the little plastic covers over the charging leads at the moment, but really small, really compact. I'll just try one in my right ear. I think this is the right ear one. Yeah, on the top we've got an indication if it's left or right. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to mess around a little bit to get the right fit, because that doesn't feel kind of super comfortable right now. But as you can see, it's not massive. And I think if you get the right ear fitting, it's going to provide a pretty good sound enclosure so you don't get too much sound leakage. Obviously they're not noise cancelling or anything like that. But we'll try that, and then when we put this back in, let's see if we get any indication of charge or anything. Nothing right now, but again they've not had any usage or anything. So let's unplug both of these. Okay, there is a little charging lights that come on they're now not sure how well they show up. So now we'll see what the deal is with pairing them. So I'll just grab my phone and we will go into the pairing screen. So let me just get that working. Into Bluetooth. Okay, so we open up Bluetooth, go down to other devices. If I just take one of these out. As you can see, the one now started to flash. Take them both out. And here we can see down the bottom Soundcore Liberty Neo, so we just click, get those to pair. And that's it, they're now paired. So that worked really well actually. So let me have a little listen to them, come back with a bit of feedback as to how they sound and obviously how the features work, you know, if you can touch to turn them on, off, activate, you know, voice assistant or what have you as well. Okay, we're back. I've got these things in and it's been about, I don't know, it must be half an hour or more. And I've got to be honest, when I first put these in, I adjusted, you know, one of the pieces and put them in, and I thought, these aren't comfortable and I think these kind of suck. I have to send them back. But then after about 5 minutes, it's like they're not there. They feel really, really comfortable. So yeah, I really like them now. So if you do end up getting these, you know, don't make your decision in the first 5 minutes as to whether you want to throw them in the bin or return them or something. Keep that in mind. So let me pop them out, and yeah, they feel pretty good. So in terms of kind of what they're doing, they automatically turn off and turn on both when you take them in and out of the case, and obviously whether you're using them or not. The little indicators will flash different colors. So white if they're, you know, got energy and they've got charge in them, or red if they're running low. When you plug them into here, you see they light up to start charging, and again they'll automatically turn off. The indicators on the front tell you basically how much charge the charger has, a charging module. So I think it's like 0 to 30%, 30 to 70%, 70% to 100% is what those indicators mean. Another really cool thing about the earphones is when you put them in, they tell you roughly how much energy they've got. So, you know, half charge, medium charge, or whatever it was. So that's really kind of cool that you know that when you put them in, if there's a good chance that they're going to work or not. So that's really good. In terms of the sound quality, so I'm not an audiophile, so this is just me listening to different types of music that I like to listen to and kind of giving some feedback. I think the bass was pretty good and the treble wasn't too bad either. So those two bits that I was pretty happy with. The mid-range, I couldn't quite decide. Some tracks it sounded really kind of pretty good, and other tracks a little bit like it was missing something. I don't know, but overall I think it was good sound quality. I enjoyed it. I think for the price, you know, good sound quality. I'd happily have them in there, listen to music and not have any issues. Then decided to watch a bit of YouTube, listen to some audiobooks to see kind of, you know, just what the audio was like just with spoken voice. So audiobooks was absolutely fine, no issues there whatsoever. When I flipped over to YouTube, again, worked really well. There seemed to be no kind of lip sync or anything kind of out of time, which sometimes has happened with other kind of wireless headphones. So that was really good, and actually kind of got properly absorbed in a YouTube video for like 20 minutes. So that's just kind of how well it worked. In terms of how you decide to use these earphones, so as I mentioned, you can use both of them together or just one of them. If you are using just one of them, it seems you really need to use the right one, because the right one has the most functionality, especially for if you're going to be using it to make and receive calls. So the left and right earbuds do different kind of things functionality wise, but you can just rely 100% on just the right one for using the phone. So you can hang up and answer calls with just one tab. You can't reject a call if you only have one, and you need the left hand one to reject. But you can pick people on hold and whatnot as well. Then when you're listening to audio stuff, you can move forwards and backwards and stop and start with the earbuds as well. So to start and pause, just a single tap on either side. If you want to kind of move to the next track on the right ear, you press and hold for 1 second, it will move. If you want to move back to the next track, press and hold 1 second on the left one. So again, you want both of them to have to do that. You can't change the volume from the earbuds. There's nothing to do that. You have to go back to the device to be able to do that. But to me, that's not the end of the world. You set your volume once you're walking around and you kind of take it from there. But yeah, I was really happy with it. Again, I haven't had time right now, but I will put a little comment below this whilst I'm editing the video, how long these seem to last. Are they lasting like the 5 hours like they said, or not? But yeah, I'm happy with these for the price. I think the price does go up and down a lot on Amazon. I think normally they're £50, I think it was, or £40. I think I got them for 35 or something like that. There definitely was a bit of a saving. I'll put some clarity again below as I'm talking about, so I get things right. I'll put a link in the description as well. But yeah, I think if you're looking for a budget earbud or earpiece, then this is definitely something worth checking out. And I've always had really good kind of customer service from Anker if there's ever been any issues with cables or anything, so I'm pretty sure it's going to work well. And the other Soundcore products I've got from their Soundcore range has worked really well and has lasted many years without any issues. So yeah, check these out. They're the Anker Soundcore Liberty Neos. Like I said, comes in black, blue or red, and the only thing I have concerns with any of these type of earbuds is what happens if I lose one. But I think Anker say that they do have like a change up program where you can kind of contact them and just buy one, the one you've lost, or your dog's chewed it or something. So let me know in the comments below if you've got some of these, what your experience has been, good or bad, help other people make more informed purchasing decisions. And yeah, that's it. Liberty Soundcore Neo and Soundcore Liberty Neos. You know what I'm saying. Okay, so this is a sound check through the Anker Soundcore Liberty Neos. I think the sound is actually pretty damn clear for some in-ear earphones, just kind of picking up the sound from back there. And yeah, this is a sound check. I think it sounds pretty clear. You can let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks for watching this video. A thumbs up would be really appreciated. If you're interested in other geek type videos, please consider subscribing to Spectrum Geeks. Why not also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And before you leave, why don't you check out one of these other videos that may be of interest. Thanks again for watching.